Hi everyone, this is Heba from My Little Journal, and today I'm going to be working in my Studio Calico July Traveler's Notebook. I will be documenting these 3 photos of my son at marching band camp this past summer. Now he looks all wild and crazy in these photos, and the reason behind that is because he has this huge spot in the performance this year, and he's supposed to do that. He's kind of hyping up the audience. So I really wanted to document these pictures in my traveler's notebook. Now I am going to use this red pattern paper to back up my photos. I'm not adding a lot of layers. There's 3 photos here. My whole thought behind this layout was really to focus on my stamping and what I want to stamp out for his pictures and kind of to represent my son. So I'm not going to go with a lot of layers. I'm just going to stick to this red pattern paper. And I always end up using red when I'm documenting his marching band pictures. And that's because their uniform has a lot of red. I know he's not wearing his uniform in these pictures, but I guess it's an automatic thing, I guess. So anyways, once I back up his pictures with this red pattern paper, I'm going to end up using that pattern paper to add a strip just down my page. And I really did that because I wanted somewhere to ground my stamping once I do stamp, and you'll get to see that later on in this video. At this point, I'm thinking I really like how I have my photos laid on my page. So I'm going to go ahead and stick them down, but I'm going to end up switching them around a little bit. I think because I ended up using some large alpha stamps and the words would not fit, so I'm going to end up switching these photos around. And this is what I love about my tape runner, that it sticks really well, but at the same time, if you remove something off your page, it's not going to tear it or anything like that. Anyways, this is where I'm going to be adding these strips of colors. I end up using the red and a really pretty mustardy yellow, and I decided on the mustardy yellow because there was that color on the pattern paper on the opposite side. I'm going to start stamping, and I decide I'm going to use my Studio Calico alpha stamps. Now these alpha stamps are humongous, but I just really want to use them, and that's where you're going to see me kind of move my photos around a little bit, because I'm thinking my words are not going to fit if my photos are in the same spot. And they actually do fit. I'm gonna kind of play around with my words and where I'm gonna set them just to make sure that everything fits. I'm gonna end up stamping Eat, Sleep, Band, because literally that's what my son does. He eats and sleeps band. This kid is obsessed. So I just felt like these words represented how he feels about marching band. So I really wanted to make my words very bold and the focal point of my spread. So this is why I decided to use these stamp sets. By the way, I don't remember the name of this stamp set, but I will add the link for it down below, just in case if you want to get one of these stamps for yourself. And I totally forgot that at this point I felt like my Eat Sleep would not fit, and I just put everything away thinking that I would just use smaller alpha stamps to finish up my layout. But you can see me go back in to my alpha stamps and then try to fit sleep, and once I felt like it would fit, I just went with it. So I totally forgot about that at one point I felt like I should change this up and use smaller alphas, but I stuck with it. Anyways, once I'm done stamping Eat, Sleep, Band, I'm going to grab some Kelly Perky stamps and stamp out You Do You, You're Exactly My Kind of Crazy, and little things like that. I'll fussy cut them out and just add them as layers to my photo. By the way, I'm also going to apologize about the change of lighting. It was really dark outside when I started creating this layout, and then all of a sudden the sun came up and it was extremely bright and the colors changed a little bit. But this is where I'm going to use my Kelly Perkey stamps, and I'm going to stamp out all these really cute phrases and add them to my pictures. Now we get to move on to my favorite part, which is add embellishments to my layout. I'm gonna end up using a lot of these little puffy stars from Feed Your Craft, and I'm just adding them randomly to my spread. I'm also gonna go through my sticker drawer, and I found a strip that said, I believe, "You are my happy," and I love the white and black sticker against the red. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to my strips. And I'm also going to go through my stickers and find these really cute arrow stickers from Studio Calico. Now, when I'm working with multiple photos on my spread, I always like to add the same embellishment to all the photos. And that's what I'm going to do with that little arrow. I'm going to add it to all my photos, and I'm still not done. I'm going to find a few more stickers to add to my spread, and then I call my layout done. You got to see how easy and fast the spread came together. It was all about stamping and making his photos pop and the words pop off my spread, and I think I was able to accomplish that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Bye!